stream. Yes, I'm live. I thought I was going to be asleep by now. I really did. About 20 minutes ago, I was laying on my bed and I was like, oh my God, I could just totally sleep right now. And then I got a brainwave, and it sort of inspired me to get up and try something. And as I walked into this room, I felt like I had a bit more energy. And I was like, oh, okay. Maybe we can do something. So here we are. I'm not rather pink in the face. I'm not that pink, which is a bit... Well, I guess I'm getting used to the lighting in here. Because normally it's purple, isn't it? So it's a little bit different. It might be okay. It might look all right. But what I want to do is try something that I've never tried before. And I want to see if it works. And if it does work, then that'll be really cool and exciting. So bear with me, and I might try and put this stuff together. So I'm going to be using that laptop over there, which you can see just here. And I'll be setting up a guitar. And the idea is we get the guitar signal with the processing to come through this PC, through these headphones. So, yeah, I don't know if it'll work. That's why it's a little test. So we'll see if we can do that. Yeah, so bear with me and we'll get this going, I suppose, if we can. So, ooh, is this battery dead? It is. The battery is dead. The battery is dead, but it's got a little bit of life in it, so hopefully we can just get it on a permanent charge. Right, so that'll be that. The guitar. How does the guitar get into the computer? That cable there. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. And then that'll be on there. The question is, do we go guitar or do we go bass? I think we go guitar. So when that's loaded up, plug the guitar in, open up Logic. The signal will go through from the guitar, through the pedals, into the audio interface, then into the DAW, which is what is known as a digital audio workstation. It'll get processed on that, and then any sound coming out of that will be on the screen or on the display capture. Is it a display capture? I can't remember what it's called. It is a window capture, and that'll come through here on my MacBook. And the audio should come with it. So there might be a delay, but then I should be able to hear it through these headphones, which are not connected to that device, but they are connected to my streaming PC. So there'll be a little bit of latency on it, but it'll be interesting to see if we can get that set up. Right. If I pull OBS over here, then I won't be looking over there so much. I'll be looking here. And then I can, oh my God, how tired am I? So, yeah, I've just been having a chat with AI about how to energize myself, because it seems that I have this common issue where Saturday mornings I'm tired for live streaming. Thursdays I'm tired for live streaming. Any day where I need to do a live stream after work or whatnot, I'm finding myself too tired. And it's just, I need something to give me a lift, something just to give me a boost so I can get a little bit of energy. Because I know for a fact that as soon as I start streaming, I'm not going to be like, I'm too tired for this. I'll just get on with it. And when I was a kid, I had the same problem. So I'd get home from school, have my dinner, and then be full of carbs or whatever. And then it'd be like 6:30, and I'd have to start getting ready for karate. And I was just far too tired. I didn't want to go because I was tired. And So it's that problem still. And I just need to get myself a reward, a little, just a boost, whether it's a little espresso or whether it's a little can of Red Bull or whatever. It's just something to get an extra bit of oomph. So I thought I'll get myself a soda for now, but it's something I certainly need to look into. Hey, View, how's it going? Right. That should be up now and ready to go. We'll see what we can do. No. Did it actually just die on me? Did it do the opposite? It's supposed to charge and it died. Oh, I think it's still loading. I think it timed out, but it's loading. Ugh. How to get 8 hours in 3 hours? 8 hours sleep, sorry, in 3 hours. Yeah, I think it is. Ugh. No, it's just had to get myself a little energy boost. I'm trying something I've never tried before, so hopefully it'll be good. I plan on putting out regular emails to my community, so I've created an email sign-up form. Go check it out. Go check it out. Yeah. God, it's good just having space to do things. Like sleep. Sleep. I think I need to give this a bit more respect, a bit more time. Space to waddle around, yes. Absolutely. So I've just got a laptop over there that's just got a black screen on it with a mouse cursor. So we'll see. I mean, you can just about see it. In fact, can you see the mouse cursor? I don't think you can. I think you can see a little bit of glare. Yeah. So I need that screen to come on, really. Wow. A wild Blackwell. Wow. Why are you called that? You're called Uncarved Back over there, and now you're called Je ne sais quack. What's everyone talking about ducks about for? Yes, what's everyone talking about ducks about for? So, what's this test for? This test is something I've never done before. It's crucial in the music production planning. Yes, it's come on. So, I want to see if my guitar signal can run through my pedals into my laptop and then, sorry, I want to see if my guitar signal can run through my pedals into my laptop, then wirelessly transmit over to my computer where it will have the process, so the amp sounds and the guitar crunch and all that shit, but it'll come through the PC into my headphones. So I've no fucking idea how this is going to sound because I've never tried it before. I've done it with the keyboard, the piano, and it just sounded like a piano. So it's super interesting to see if I can do it with that. So yeah, bear with me. I'll just spin that off for now, I think. And then we need Logic. Because the plan is I'm going to start doing some music production streams, and so the plan down the line is to release a 5-track EP this year, and then sort of obviously produce it along the way. A brand new, newer, never before seen thing that is crucial, witnessed only here. That chair is dangerously comfortable looking to be a computer. It's fucking amazing, isn't it? Mate, check this out. Fucking recliner. And it reclines even more if you want to fall off it. Look at that. No, it reclines to there. So legs come up. And, oh, it's that side. It's got a pouch. It's got a little side pocket thing. Oh, it's still loaded. That's the best computer chair ever. It's like, It never used to be a computer chair. It used to be an armchair. It still is an armchair, but it's now in a computer room. So it's a computer chair. I mean, think about me in my element over Christmas. I had my tube of Pringles. All right, they're not Pringles. They're Aldi version. They're called Snack Right Stacks Barbecue. So I had my tube of Stacks. And my big fat hand couldn't fit in there. So you'd have to just tip them out. Drinking whatever the fuck I was drinking. It was half a glass of whiskey with half a glass of amaretto with a sprinkling of cola on top. Oh, I was in my fucking element. I've literally never thought of putting an armchair at a desk. I think I'm going to start emulating the Blackwell way. Namaste, the Blackwell way. Tube of Pringles, bunch of sponges, latex gloves. Got it. What? Why them things? What are you on about? Oh, looks like it's ready. Fucking convenient. Didn't have to talk about that, but yeah, run away. Logic Pro's auto save the track. Yeah. Do you want to? It's doing something. I don't know what though. Oh, drum kit designer. Oh, so it can play the drum track as well. I haven't actually made a drum track. It's just, I can still Vogue. BTV big up. I can't see that emote because it's through YouTube. And I've got an aggregate Twitch and YouTube chat combined. Which is weird. I can see the Twitch emotes. But I can't see the YouTube ones. Is it a dancing one? Is it giving it some of this? Basically, a giant glass of alcohol with a splash of mixer. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I got really hammered that day. Pair of rubber sheets and a bottle of baby oil, says Fred. Hey, Fred, how's it going? Happy New Year. Ooh, hey. Really gross. I like the YouTube emotes. Yeah. The BTV, well good. Yeah, I can't see them. God damn it. Right, what's this doing now? Error initiating core MIDI. MIDI service is not available. Oh no. Right, okay. The previously selected interface will be used for this session. Good. I think that's what we want, isn't it? Right, so let's go through the headphones. Stop that, please. 1% battery, not good. Right, so if I'm not mistaken, I need to try and open... So I've got an app called Air Server Windows 10 Desktop Edition. And if I open that, I can use that to mirror an iPad, an iPhone, or a MacBook to my computer. So now I've got that open, it should be available as an option there. And if it is, then I can select it and crack on. So let's see if that is. Yes, there it is. Ah, it just took a while. Blackwell. Now, if I've selected that, it should come up on the screen over here. AirPlay via Ethernet. There it is. So if I now go over to gameplay, it appears. Right. Okay. MacBook Pro. So how do we want to do this? If I maximize that, that kind of does it. Then go transform, stretch. No. Oh, I could just manually stretch it out, couldn't I? That's what she said. Don't know. Right, let's just pin that in there. 1% battery. Yeah, I know. I know it's going to go one of two ways. It's going to be charging or it's just going to die. Right. If I hit play, is it going to come through anywhere? I don't know. If I right click that, go properties. It doesn't say anything about. Oh, it says capture audio there, but I don't know if I actually need to do that. Right, let's see what's happening. Oh, ladies and gents, we have got a drum loop. Now, don't get excited. I didn't program this. I literally just clicked on it, and it filled it itself. All right. Error while trying to synchronize audio and MIDI. Yeah, fair enough. It's just making noise. That's all we care about at the moment. It's kind of haggard now. It might be because the connection's a bit long distance. Alright, chill out, relax. Right, okay. So, if I solo this, can we hear it? God, this is slow. No. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Is there a switch on this? There is. Oh, shit. Probably needs a cable. Okay. I guess we give it a minute. This is a slow boy. Yep. So we are getting audio from that. It's just very quiet because it's meant to be. No, not that. Don't press it in. Not getting any sound from there though. Okay. That's fine because that's not what I wanted to do anyway. What I would like to try and do, if this is possible, is set up the guitar. Oh. hear the drums. Why can't I hear? Okay, turn that up there. That's loud. Oh, I don't know why. Disc is too slow! Oh no. Oh, I can't hear that at all. Singer's coming in, that's good. Direct monitor. So let's go to preferences and audio. Well, if your output's going out, it should be fine. Output device is Blackwell TV. No, it's not so hot. Gonna give it the old open and close. Never seen it near like that. I've no idea what I'm looking at, yet sounds are happening. LOL. I'm sure you can just hear me doing this noise through there. That's all you're getting, isn't it? Okay. I think I need to put it on to input 2 again. Right, so why am I not getting signal? Let me just turn it off for a minute. Try the direct monitor. Okay, so we're getting something there. Not great sounding, but we are getting it. Okay. Why am I not getting that? So what's stopping that from happening then? I put 2. Do I need phantom power? No, I don't think I do. But I need that. Oh, you unplugged the bastard. Oh, you absolute slut. We might have it. We might have it now. What the fuck is that? Sounded horrible. Won't be input 1. Sounds really fucking loud. Looks like we've got some audio coming out. So let's switch over to the headphones. Is this you on? I can fucking hear that. That's mental. Right, it could get really loud in a moment. Just be careful with your ears. Yeah, output device. It's probably going to come on about now. No. Not at all. Nothing at all. Unless I just turn the headphones down. No. So why is that then? I can fucking hear that through the headphones. That's crazy. You can't hear any of that, can you? Can't hear that. I mean, you might be able to hear it from over there. Okay. So Scarlet is the input. That's fine. And it goes out there. So does that make sense? So I'm looking like it looks like it's getting noise. Okay, you can hear that. Okay, so if I stop that and then play it back, it'll play. Right, that's weird. So you'll be able to hear it in a moment. I'm not saying it's going to be good because I couldn't even hear myself playing the damn thing in the first place. So bear it in mind. But we have got a sound wave. We've got a wavelength and all that bollocks. So. Tell you what, it sounds horrible in between notes, doesn't it? Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Very bloody interesting. Yes, delete that as quickly as possible. So why the fuck didn't that... Why can't I hear it while I'm playing it? That's really unusual. So it counts me in, and then it's recording, so anything I do now will be on there. So we get some recording. Right. So if I put the guitar back for a moment. If I go direct monitor, then it'll come through there. There it is. So, what the fuck? What the fuck? Is it so there isn't a fallback? Could it be that the reason I can't hear it while I'm playing is because it would loop through and create foldback and be a right pain in the ass? If I minimize that, can we still look? Yes, we can. Okay. So I can monitor it through there, but you guys can't hear it while I'm playing it. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do that. It could just be this. No, got stereo out. I don't think it'd be the stereo out. That's just too obvious. So input 2, that's correct. We need to get this right. Output. Stereo output. No, I don't think that's right because, well, I don't know. So that's just your click track. That's fine. That's your count. That counts you in. That loops you round. house is dreadful. Automation. Okay, let's have a little bit of research on here. I'm doing some multitasking. I'm not up to date on conversation. That's fair play. You multitask. Can I... What the fuck do I even search? Logic Pro guitar. No audio when recording. No audio when recording in Logic Pro usually stems from incorrect audio interface settings, disabled input monitoring, or conflicting preferences, like auto input monitoring. Input monitoring needs to be active. Oh, I mean, it makes sense. So if I just do this little click there, we've got it! Yay! It's just a little I button. That sounds horrendous, but still, we'll get it. I'll make it sound better in a sec. Give me a minute. Let me figure this out. But he didn't figure it out, ladies and gentlemen. He had no idea how to figure it out. Butchki. I hit the mute button. Let me turn that right down. If I turn the mute off now, should it be okay? I mean, should be. Cool. I mean, I'm surprised I don't have any overdrive. I'm talking to a man named Claire. It's a sequel to The Boy named Sue. I don't know. No idea. Don't ask me. There's a slight delay between what you can hear and what I can hear and what I can play. Line. Cool. That button? Yeah. So that actually takes us into a good place, really, because it means that I can play noises at you guys. You know what? You don't necessarily need to see it, I suppose. So I can play noises at you guys, and you can give me feedback if you need it. Fat power chords. I can take this out. I can unplug it. And I can pull out giggity. There's a bass guitar, yeah. And then we want to. Oh, that should be fine. Why is that not working then? Uh-huh. Get the bass guitar out! Ooh, that's a bit fucked. My knob's a bit fucked. So, yay! Where the fuck are we? Here? It's weird, I've got a delay in my headphones. So strange. Oh, the Spectrum there. Sweet. Yeah, it's so strange playing with that delay in your headset. Alright, fucking. Yeah, it's that. Fucking hell. Can't play that bass. Wow! Oh, fat strings. It's been fucking my entire life since I played bass. Hell Hello. I have a bass guitar. So I thought I'd give this a try, and then if it works, that would be really cool, and then I'll never do it ever again. Or I'll then play Tarkov, and down the line I'll do something else. What the fuck was that? Deal with it. This sounds really nice without any amplification. What is it? Is it? Oh God, no. Yeah, that's it. I used to play that on guitar. I don't even know what it is, but I can't do it on bass because my fingers aren't fucking massive. So yeah. Have a bit of this. There you go. That note. Very good. This takes me back to when I was about 15 and I'd invite a couple of friends over and I had a guitar and it was an acoustic guitar and it had 3 strings on it. But it didn't have like the top 3, these ones. It had like this one, and then this one. But it was a guitar. So it was a 3-string acoustic and it was just gammy as fuck. But you just play a little. Obviously the tuning's a bit different now, but yeah. Strings. I love that note. That's my favourite note. Oh, excellent. There's some talent in here somewhere. I know there is. I'll get it eventually. I'm literally playing bass guitar like it's a lead guitar, but my fingers aren't that fucking ridiculous. You got me like fucking slap of the bass. Slap of the bass. But yeah, test over. This bass guitar cost me about £40. Lots of great bass guitar players play it that way, I know. Yeah, but not the first time they pick it up. After, I don't know, what is it, 2026 now? So I got it, oh my God. So I bought this in college, in like second year of college, so 2013, 2014. And I've never really had a chance to set it up and play it. I made one song on SoundCloud and I used bass guitar. I used this bass on it and it had a bit of this in it. I remember it having that noise in the song because it's the only audio instrument I used. A lot of it was just digital synth and all this stuff. Basically, not that, but you know, the Logic stuff and all the presets and kind of just evolving them and molding them to how I wanted them to sound. But then I added a real bass because it was this one, and I can't remember what the fuck I was playing, but it was like, and you hear a lot of the finger movement. Where are my fingers going? gamer fingers, not bass guitar fingers. Nuh-uh, I have both. Should have gone there. Should have gone there. Yeah. So I had a 3-string acoustic, and 2 of the strings, I think it was the top strings, so the lowest notes, were the ones that I had, which is why I could do the 2-string, that stuff. But yeah. Interesting. I have Xbox controller hands, not keyboard and mouse hands. What? Fat little stubbers. Is that it? You got fat little stubbers. Don't tell the ladies that. Play something on guitar. I used to be able to know Star Spangled Banner. I think that's what it's called. Is that the one about all the song with the all the American shit, like all that shit? How the fuck did I remember that right now? I just recalled it. Like, yeah, I know this. It fucking, is it there? Or is it there? Don't know, but I just did it. Now I don't know how to do it. Fucking, I don't have any more strings because it's a bass guitar. So fuck. Alright. I'm at the door. It's a doorbell noise. It's not, but believe it or not, the Star Spangled Banner was a British song. Well, that's why I know it then. See? Shit, I started too high. I don't have any strings left. Oh, I do. So, cool. The lyrics are American. It was a PM, but they set it to the tune of some old British song. Star Spangled Banner. Britain, go and get some pints of milk from the chip shop round the corner, 'cause we need milk for our tea. There weren't even any of them. Oh, can you fucking hear this bass? Can you actually hear it? Because I forgot I was playing it in the thing. It's not bad sounding. The noise, I'd need a noise gate on it because the hiss in the background's not great. That's without the pedal. Fucking. Oh, I can't do it with that. I can't do it with the fucking headset in. Oof. I'm not doing that last night because I don't want to get sued. Everyone knows what song it is, but I'm not going to play the last note because I don't want to get sued. Thank you very much. No, not doing it. Not doing it. I refuse to play the White Stripes. You can't get screwed for playing copyright songs, can you? Probably, but I was just being silly. I mean, all right, fine. There you go. That's all you get. Because what's the chorus like? No, it's not even that. It's is it 3 and 5? It's like now. It's lower than that. No, it's not that. It's got to be higher than that. So it's probably 3 and 6. Maybe it's 3 and 5. Yeah. Might be a different string. Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And that's why I'm not getting sued. The finger sounds. It makes it seem. Yeah. 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 I agree. Because it's so easy to just have a digital version. It's like you want the mistakes in the music because it makes it sound imperfected, imperfect, not perfect. Plus, also you get some cool shit like, which could break someone's hearing. I get that. They get really fucking annoyed by the noise. But yeah, literally in the first EP I ever wrote with a band, I put a noise like that in the beginning, and it's just a weird intro. It's like, so yeah. Now you're just a bass riff that I used to know. Man who hasn't played in 5 years remembers parts of songs he used to know. Yeah, of course. Now you're just a bass riff that I used to know. I don't know that song though. It's no, I don't know. I just don't know it. I don't know it. If I just now played it, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? That was Postman Pat. I hope you enjoy that one. Drink my goblet of soda. Bass well and the goblet of soda. There we go. Excuse me. Fucking hell. Oh, I can't even hear it. Bit of Nirvana. Bass well and the goblet of soda. Just a graphic novel of your actual life. Well, I'm doing a real life live stream of my real life. Just bear with me a second. got to play Nirvana. You got to do it properly. Well, it's probably a lead guitar and a shotgun in the mouth. Right. The bass guitar getting back. Okay. What else you got? Let's have a look. Excuse me. Oh, a bit of reverb. Giggity, 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 goo. That sounds horrendous, doesn't it? Ah, better. Is there a reason why that sounds like shit? It'll get worse. Here's something. That sounds absolute shit, doesn't it? Like you set up an amp simulator, it just sounds like shite. The American Splendor, the guy was a file clerk at a VA hospital, but they made a movie out of him. You've been watching too much Ricky Gervais, that type of what? The shotgun to the face, bit of Nirvana. Oh dear. Right, let's see what we can find in this. Maybe crunch. Ugh. Ugh. Doesn't sound very distorted. Okay. Well, it gives me something to think about. So, what I need to do is figure out the tone of each of the guitars I need to use for the EP, because I've got one pedal. I've got an overdrive pedal, and I've got obviously them cabs that you can hear, and you might be able to see them on screen earlier. So I need to figure out how to get them sounding different but cohesive, you know, because if they're all sounding the same, then how are you going to distinguish the rhythm from the lead? Or if the bass is, you know, using the same settings as if the bass is using the same settings as the lead guitar, then it's not going to make sense. So that's off and that's off. But what I've got is I've been working with AI to sort of get a baseline to where I want my stats to be. So these are the settings for my pedal, but I don't know, and obviously the tuning at the top. So it's normally like E, A, D, G, B, E. That's your guitar tuning standard. But I'm going C sharp tuning, which is C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A sharp, and D sharp, just to get lower chugs. And then I want to get bass, rhythm, and lead in there. So obviously the bass is going to be the lowest sort of guitar frequencies. Then the rhythm is going to be the second lowest, and the lead guitar is going to be hopefully higher and more sort of clean. I'd really like the solo sounds of Bon Jovi, which sounds really weird to me, but now I've said it out loud. But like, fucking hell, they sound amazing. Let's check that over there. And let's find it. Let me pull up a song, and we'll play it, and it'll get fucking copyright, whatever. But just listen to the guitar, just the lead guitar of this song, and you'll be like, oh yeah, wow, that is a really clean, good sounding guitar. That's what I feel anyway. I think. My That's fucking so nice. But remember, this is back in the 90s where production value was just like, well, let's get him in the studio and spend a fuckload of money on him. So Yeah, if you want to know, that's Bed of Roses by Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi! It's only had 496 million streams on Spotify, so you probably know it. The Mouth song. The Mouth Guy? The Mouth Guy. Yeah. No, that's well, that's Living on a Prayer. I don't want to do that. God, no. No. Can you imagine? I put out a debut EP and it's got that noise on it. Everyone would instantly just go, that's Bon Jovi. No one's done that noise since for a reason. But no, just that very clean. The thing about guitar solos is I love how I started that sentence with so much confidence that I know about guitar solos. The guy who's never played a guitar solo in his life. The thing about guitar solos is... Shut up. No, like, guitar solos are cool. But if you listen to enough of them, you actually start to get an idea of the type of guitar solos you like. And there's so many different variations and varieties of like, there's shredding and there's fucking bending strings and there's pinch harmonics and all types of fucking noises and stuff. And I think I like slow guitar solos, like the beginning of that Bed of Roses song, where the pacing is just nice. It's not too fucking bollocks. It's just... Because there's one in Pulse of the Maggots, and it sounds dreadful, and I'll say it to this day, it's always sounded fucking awful. And it's just like, it's Pulse of the Maggots, rah, it's a slow note song, it's amazing, rah. And it's just like, no, it's just not. Oh, but it's Mick Thompson, he's amazing, rah, rah. No. Fucking no. The solo just sounds absolute trash. Now, it might be technically amazing, but it sounds to me fucking shit. So, now that's been said. Is that live? I think that might be live. I don't want live. God, can you imagine it live? Pulse of the Maggots live. It's just like, is it this one? No, it's live as well. Dude, did it not have a fucking album? That sounds like it's not live. Yeah, here it comes. This is solo that comes up in a second. Is it this bit? That was the solo. I just don't. I'm not about that. I'm just not. I just don't like that at all. And this is Slipknot. I've seen them loads of times, and I enjoy the gigs and stuff. But that was horrible. That's just, I don't know what that is. And there'll be people out there who never watch this video, but they'll be like, "Oh, that solo's cool as fuck," and I just don't get it. So, different styles for different profiles, I suppose. I just don't like the fast, whatever the fuck that was. I like ones you can sing when you have a song in your head and remember the guitar is like, yeah, okay. Now do that without the fucking last one. It'd be like, but are you okay? Your crunch soup. Is that it? So, yeah. I think Slayer and Kerry King and people who... So, in metal circles, it's like, some people love that shit, but I just don't... I've got to have some melody. I've just got to have melody with my guitar. I just... That's pretty much what it comes down to, I suppose. Because, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, God. Kerry King. Is that going to come up with anything? I don't even know. Let's go. Just pick a song. Let's just pick a song. All right, here he goes. Kerry King solo, here it comes. So that riff comes back in. It's quite heavy. It's pretty cool. But the guitar solo for me sounds like the scene from The Simpsons where Homer goes crazy. Give me the back, Marge. Give me the back. Give me the back. That scene. That's what that sounds like on guitar. Just someone going. It just sounds like ADHD. No, not even ADHD. I don't know what it sounds like. It just sounds like, so I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you that offended someone. What does it sound like? It sounds like someone's dropped a bag of worms and they've all moved independently with some kind of musical note attached to each of them. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like a bag of worms. The best guitar solos are the ones that just copy the melody of the song. Smells Like Teen Spirit, for example. Simple to the point, in my opinion. But I'm off to bed. Peace. Bilbo, thank you for chiming in with the haven't you people ever heard of this guitar solo, because it's cool. Smells Like Teen Spirit's guitar solo. Meow, 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 meow. Isn't it just following the lyric pattern? The only one I've got in my head is the fucking Come As You Are one. But that's just like meow, 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 meow. But again, it's simple, isn't it? It follows the at least the pattern of the song, and it doesn't just sort of split off and try and make its own song like Kerry King and there's a whole bunch of sort of bands that do that, and I can't remember any of them because it's this time of day and it's quite tiring. Words. But just, I don't know. Maybe there is a niche where it's so maybe it is. Maybe these guitar riffs that were these solos, whatever, are so technical that the other guitarists are like, God, that's giving me a raging hard on. But like, us normies don't get it. I should have said a raging speed horn then. That would have been a really good little pun. But I didn't. I said raging hard on. Because I'm tired. My brain isn't as witty as it's normally witty. So. But yeah, I think I agreed to an extent on that one, Bilbo. But yeah, go to sleep. Fuck off. Go on. Get to bed. Or send Phil Mitchell round. I don't know if he's still doing things, but yeah. Right, so we've tested out the guitar stuff, and to a degree it works. I'm not going... So, I think the next time that I put guitars on the channel will be after I've figured out the tone. Because whenever I put one of them amp simulators on, it gave a hell of a lot of feedback. And if you think about it, I get that it's replicating real-world amps. But do you need to replicate the shit sounds? The fucking feedback. Horrible fucking over-the-top presence. I don't think you do. But, yeah. Maybe I have to put a noise gate on that to cut that part out. I know that there's some advice about putting string dampeners on and stuff, but it's the amp simulator that's doing it. So I don't think it's picking that up, because when the guitar's not even plugged in, it's making that noise. So, but it was really cool that we passed the experiment that we can get the audio from the guitar through the cable into the tuner, through the tuner into the overdrive pedal, into the audio interface, into the laptop, throw it out into the internet land, wirelessly get the sound into my computer, onto the screen even, and then through the wireless headphones again into my ears with a slight delay. But that's really, really that's the future. The future's here. And the future is 10 o'clock. Right. I don't know what I meant by that last bit, but yeah. I've got about, I think, half an hour left of the stream. We've been live for 1 hour and 22 minutes. I want to try and do 2-hour streams. So let's pull. It's the downside of having an armchair rather than a computer chair. You've got to literally get your arms going to move it. Let's see. Can we do a round of Tarkov? And I guarantee you, as soon as we start, someone's going to say, you're playing the wrong game. You need to change the category. Rah, 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 blah, blah, rah, 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 blah, blah, blah. Right, let's have a quick look at football score, because apparently Leeds United played today. Played against Newcastle. And I think, holy shit, they're winning. Fucking hell. Newcastle 2, Leeds United 3. They're in the 90th minute. That's fucking mental. Calvert-Lewin scored a penalty. Aronson scored 2. Wow, holy shit. What am I seeing? Hang on. 89th minute. Apparently, Newcastle have got a penalty. Of course they fucking have. Brandon Aronson clearly handles the ball, but he is surprised when the referee blows his whistle. That is a penalty kick for Newcastle. Fuck's sake. Why can't you just have a great result? And you just beat Newcastle 3-2. That'd be amazing. Nah, because got big teams got to get out points, haven't they? Fuck off. 3-3. Of course it's 3-3. You can't have Leeds United winning a game like that. You can't have it. You just can't have it. Fuck off. I get it's technically difficult to perform, and I also understand where else would you show off them skills? You couldn't just make an album full of solos. I agree, it takes away from the specific song. Yeah, I mean, some people do, don't they? They I want to say Nina Strauss. She's a guitarist, and she's like, I don't think her songs have got lyrics. They're just, she does a top line with the guitar instead. And I know that because I do my 30 albums in 30 days every November. And one of them, one year, was one of her albums. So she does features. Well, that's a voice. There you go. It does have vocals on it, though. But the vocals are sort of a feature rather than the main. So it is doable, but yeah. You probably get it with Slash, but I was going to say you don't normally get like Slash just reaching out and doing a fucking solo album there. But you probably do with him. Burnley 2, Manchester United 2. I can't stand that team anymore. Fuck them. Right. Football. Right, I'm going to see if I can do a Tarkov raid. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. To Tarkov. Play? Is that too silly? To play the game? So I'd say we probably need to put an hour into music production. I know a lot of it was just faffing around, but it's still technically making progress. So I do need to update that. To Tarkov. Bring out the GIMP. Music production. We've got a 10-hour target on that, and we've done 1 hour. Yeah! Let me show you. You can't see it, but you can if I do that. There we go, look. Look at that. So I do have this on Discord if you do want to have a look at it from time to time to see how we're getting on with our progress and our stream tracking and so on. It's a couple of reasons, really. Is the first one so you can see what games we've got scheduled. And another reason is to keep ourselves accountable, or to keep myself accountable, so I can keep building towards it. And, you know, if I can see Arc Raiders need some more time being put into it because there's a 40-hour target there, then we need to start streaming more of that and so on. If we reach any of these targets, then it will unlock some of the other games that have got question marks on them at the moment. So, yeah, we're going to expand on that and move forward. It's going to be quite exciting. So, yeah, I think it's pretty good. Let's go here. Game. Tarkov? Is that silly or? Oh, look, there it is. Right, I've not played this in a while, so it'd be good to just run a scav, I think. What's all this stuff? Ooh, stuff. 22 million rubles? Rubles, I think they are. Ooh, crates of stuff. Guns and stuff. Ooh, it's all exciting, isn't it? Right, scav. The last time I ran this game, I was playing on customs when they'd expanded the map, and I can't remember anything about it. So, yeah, we'll see how we get on. If there's any audio issues, like it's too loud or whatever, let me know, and I'll change it for next time, I guess. Ground Zero, streets, woods, lighthouse, terminals not available. Okay. Lighthouse. Oh, God, I can't remember this. Factory. Let's jump on customs. Ready. Wait. Opachki. Cool. We're on PvE, so, you know, if we are up against any PMCs, they're going to be computer controlled, so. Yeah, let's see how we go. No idea what's new. I think there's snow in the game at the moment, so that'll be quite fun. I've been meaning to get into Tarkov again for a while, so it's good to finally be able to do that. What's that thing there? People are getting stuff. What is that? Oh yeah, the podcast that I have been invited to play a character on is coming out in the next couple of weeks. So that will be quite fun. I play a character from Fallout 4 and I do some voiceover lines and it's pretty interesting. Yeah, we'll have more on that when it comes out, I suppose. I don't know if I'll listen to it because I don't want to hear myself in there because it'll instantly break the character's immersion. But yeah. It's quite cool though. And it's great to know that that audio setup over there is enough to do voice lines for podcasts. That's really, really helpful for me. So I'm quite excited to progress with that one. Where's my camera? Let's have a look. Do I need to tab out? Yeah. Wait, I can't tap. Oh, there we go. Sony Cam filters. Yeah, that camera's much too big, isn't it? Like that. That's fine. What am I clicking on here? I don't even know. Just click on the stuff. Oh, I've got a key card. Ooh, a piece of candy. I've got an AVT 40. Got an M32 headset. Speaking of headsets, my headset's taken a little bit of damage. It's just general wear and tear. But oh god. But I love this headset, so I really don't want it to break. Oh, it's not looking good. It's looking quite gnarly. I've got in touch with SteelSeries and I'm hopefully trying to get it replaced because it's still under warranty, but yeah. Because it's a 2-year-old purchase, I've just got to try and get my I've got to try and get the invoice sent over and sorted properly so they can get it replaced. I sent them a bunch of photos today, but I don't know if they're accurate. I don't know if they're exactly what they need. So, let's have a quick look. What's this? There we go. Oh fuck yeah! Hey Tom, this is perfect. Thank you. Before we get started on the next step, I want to let you know we do not have the Arctis Pro wireless in stock at this time. Rather than waiting for a restock, I'd like to offer you a complimentary upgrade to the Nova Pro wireless. Is that something you're interested in? Please let me know. Oh, thank fuck! The invoice was sufficient. Thank fuck! Because SteelSeries are amazing, right? So, twofold. The first thing I want to say is SteelSeries quality audio is incredible, right? Just the fact that they've got little magnetic cups and they've got interchangeable or replaceable whatever batteries, modular, so you can have one charging while the other one's in your headset, so you've constantly got charge, and also you can wire them in and charge them if you want to. That's one thing, right? When I first tried these headphones, I basically cried because it meant that I could listen to all my favorite albums again for the first time in better quality. So that's the first point. The second point, and this is a big fucking thing, is what is their customer service like? If you've got a problem, what is their customer service like? Can they handle it? Is there a good turnaround? Are they open-minded and, comfortable to talk to you and that kind of thing? Or is it just a chatbot that fucks you up and you've got to go through this fucking knowledge base to try and get your answers? Well, so far, it's been straightforward, plain sailing, absolutely stellar throughout. So hopefully we can get this SteelSeries replacement headset. And, there's no quibbles or anything like that down the line. Because finding a company that's reputable with high quality customer service and very high quality gear is like gold dust. And I don't mean the wrestler. So, yeah, hopefully we can get that sorted. I need to figure out what this Nova headset thing is. So, because I know that this is end of life, this model. So, yes. But that's really cool because I sent a bunch of screenshots of the order confirmation because I got it through Argos. And there's a 2-year warranty, and it's nearly at the end of the 2-year warranty. So it's like, ooh, I'm panicked. I'm a bit worried, and so on. So yeah. It's delayed. Why is it delayed? Awaiting session start. I wonder if it's because I tabbed out. Okay, we're in the game. Look, yes, and there's transit and stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's so cold. Meep, meep. Meep, meep. Are we gonna? We're inside. Are we gonna cool down? I mean, warm up. I mean, what do they have? What am I doing? Warming up. That's it. Yes. Because you go outside in this weather, it's cold. So, yeah. Okay, got to get used to the buttons. It's F. F to open stuff. I'm cold already. Are you serious? What we got? What we got? Come on. Oh, what's the click? Okay, grab stuff. Go. Are we gonna die, chat? Are we gonna die? Or are we gonna get out as a scout? Oh my god, this is a throwback, this game. That's done not much at all, has it? Keep the light on. It's a thing. Oh, like a chain. Cool. Wow, what's this? It's full of stuff. I don't know what that is. Oh, look at that. It's a Roussass. I guess we could do that. I don't know why we would, but let's. Oh, full auto. I can't remember how to check things. Is it V? Nope, it's not that. Is it I inspect? Is it shift and T? Well, no, that's just to check for a jam. Is it just T? How do you control and T? No, that's got on the floor. Alt and T. Alt and T. Here we go. Alt and towers. About half, and that's got beats in it. Okay. What ammo did this one have? M80s. Ooh, budge. Back off, it says on there. Chum. Fell down that hole. Yeah, stepped outside and got cold. What you got? What we got? What we got? A battle grip, a thinger, and a thinger. I'll take the thinger. So cold. Ugh. Ugh. Don't squeak. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Just a little chilly. How long could you go this way for? Some of the concerns about some of these maps were that they got too big. They kept getting added to, and it sort of took some of the, I wouldn't say nuance away from the game. Like Factory was supposed to be a little tight-knit place to go and have a shootout and favourable for rats, but it was only a small map, so it didn't cause major concerns. But they've expanded it out, and now maybe it's too big. Well, maybe it's just people need to get familiar with it or whatnot. It's just how it be, you know? An ornament. I'm sorry. Mike Lowry. Can you go out this way? Can you go out this way? Yes. Come on. RK3. I don't know if drops are on, by the way, so if you are here for drops, I have no idea. A radio. What's that? It's a thing. If anything, this is just a tester to get. Oh, pistol, cool. The buttons right, you know. Get familiar with the buttons again. Some stairs there. Boy's getting cold. Is he going to warm up down here? He's still outside. I don't know. Go for one up. What'll happen is I'll get a shot. I'll get one shot out of nowhere. I'll get one tapped from absolutely nowhere and be dead, and that'll be that. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. Thanks for coming for my to my TED talk today. Appreciate it. It's the Tarkov way. You're still here. Nice. I was indisposed. Oh. Yeah, I thought I'd play a game of Tarkov just to get into the idea of playing Tarkov. Is there anybody out there? Okay, that's how loud that sounds. Okay. Soap. Ah. Oh. Aqua Pepsi. I don't think I need any of those. Oh. A scav has turned up. There he is. A scav. He's just standing there. Wow, that sensitivity is mad when you're ADS. Yeah, I might need to adjust. Oh, who's this guy? Another scav. Oh, if he comes up and just shoots me, I'll be really annoyed. Where are my options? Oh, it's there. Sensitivity is on 0.3. 0.5. Ah, okay, so we've got 0.3 while we're there as well. And I should hopefully sort that out so there's no craziness. Cool. I should sort it. Is that a scav? Is that the scav from earlier? Fucking wants to be. Scavver. Can we get in this window? Oh, we kind of could. Yes. The map's huge now. A splint. Salua, nice. Blood cellar. I need that for something. Let's do that. Shit. What am I hearing? Ooh. Sounds like a guy on the roof. Sounds like a sniper. Oh, you might be able to climb out there, actually. You cannot. Okay. He sounds really close, doesn't it? What are you running around like a madman for? What's wrong with you? Look at this coat. Yes. Smokes. That looked like a PMC. Quick little guinea. Mm-hmm. Shoot once, run away. He looked like he had a green helmet on, so either he's found a helmet and he's a scav, or he was a BMC. I don't have anything major on me, so I'm not like I'm desperate to keep what I've got, but it'd be nice to carry on playing the game for a bit more. Learn this map a bit better. So this is the fabled Tarkov. It is. It's fucking amazing. It's such a good game. It's so ruthless with like just the mechanics are so ruthless. And it's finally officially released. Anything mad around here? So this was in, was it early access for 7 years? 2017 to 2025? Look at how. Ooh, my character's getting cold. He's getting pain in the head. Is it more of a walking simulator than most shooters are? It is more of a walking simulator. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's more about strategy. Figuring out your survival mechanics and actually executing them. Like, realistically, approaching this building, for example, you don't know, if you were in a real-world scenario, you don't know if someone's going to be holed up in a corner. So you have to take it carefully. Because if they have got, you know, if they're held up in a corner or whatever, hold up in a corner, I suppose is the right phrase, then they could just one-bang you and you're done. And then there's tasks as well, so you get in and do your tasks. Do you whatever you need to do. Energy drink, I'll take that. And some of the audio in this game is actually really, really good. One bang and they're done. Well, hold up. Hey, look, I've got an astronomer headgear thing. Get rid of the army one. There we go. Got a silly... What? Get rid of the Beatles glasses. There we go. I'm now an astronomer. I'm guessing that's just a Christmas mask. Ooh, a key I don't know. What's that? Oh, look, it's a dorm key. So, I've got 9 minutes, okay? And I need to get extracted... Old Road Gate. Ooh. Crossroads. Oh, God, where are these places? Is Old Road Gate where I just was? Can't recall. So this is a really cool mechanic in this game. I'm walking at full speed, but if I use my scroll wheel, I actually slow down the pace. The slower you move, the less noise you make, and so on. And that isn't just for movement speed either. It's for... Oh God, how do you do it? Look at that, you can overhead shoot. It's not that. It's for... Fucking hell, how do you do it? I can't remember how to do it. You can do it for crouching, basically, as well. So you've got your stance, bottom left of your screen. And that obviously changes based on what you're doing. Based on how you're crouching and that sort of thing. We are now laying prone. Something that to this day Fallout 76 cannot do. Is it here? Is this where I need to be? No. Okay. Free looks on C. Okay. I won't have a PC till December, but it's nice to start making a list of games I wish to play. If this is one of them, I would be buzzing. This is now on Steam, by the way. But you still need to get the Battlestate launcher to play it. It's so strategic. We have made it to Crossroads anyway, so that means we can get out of here. There we go, extraction in 6 seconds. Get out of here. I don't want to be extracted now. Yes. Right. I want to see what's in this box. Ah, that's fuck all, it's fine. And we are out. Success. We did it. We did it. We did it. Wait, you won't have a PC until December? Fucking hell. So Suri Boubil survived. I got 1,300 XP for that. The raid was 26 minutes long. Didn't kill any, didn't barely see anybody. But, you know, we are on PvE as a scav. What do you expect? PMCs are normally players. So, yeah. I didn't expect to see anybody, but it's good to get familiar. Like, we didn't know some of the controls for, you know, some of the buttons that we got. So, yeah. And obviously, as it's a scav raid, you can take what you pick up. So this is the stuff that we have. So when we used to stream this, I used to do a scav run record to see how much gear we could take out. So what we would do is I would basically go to sell all, and it'd be this number here. So this one's 165,000 rubles. So that would be the limit. That would be the base, sorry. And then we'd try and beat that on our next scav, you know. And we'd try and find more expensive gear. We don't have to sell it all to the fence and traders and so on, but it's always nice to know what we can do with it. So this is a key. It's an expensive key, that one, to be honest. Labs key card. I'm pretty confident that's expensive. Let's have a look. Tarkov market. So it has websites that help with the pricing of stuff. So if I go labs key card, it's just a regular one. That's coming in at 166,000 if I sell it to the therapist. Or is that? No, that's what I'm buying it for. So I could sell it for 143,000. Okay. So there's a flea market and there's an economy and that kind of thing in the game. And yeah, the bullet market, that's the one. Oh my God. The amount of different bullets you've got in this game is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like bullet effectiveness against level 1, 2, and 3 armor and that kind of thing. It's pretty mad. Right, so anyway, the labs key card goes in there. The ornament, I don't know what this is for. A silver ornament ball for decorating the Christmas tree. Honestly, is that all it's for? Right. Put that in, what's in this? My lucky scav box. And this is for building up your hideouts and building crafting materials and stuff, or whatever. Right, okay. T-plug? Like T-pain. Let's put that in there. Ooh, what else have we got? Magazine case? That's full, okay. And that's full. Maybe we don't need that. What are these bullets? Hollow point BTs. I think they're shit, so I'll not bother with those. Medicine. Grizzlies and CMS kits. Saluas. Nice. So I don't technically need those. I don't mind that Salua though. That'd be pretty cool. Now I've got space here, look. So rotate that. Where do we put keys? Do they go in the documents folder? Yeah. I don't think we need these things. The bullets in that were terrible. Bullets in this one weren't. Pretty sure these, yeah, M80s are pretty good. Wait, I've got the toolbox. I've got the Discord toolbox. Look at that. Discord sticker on it. Offline mod. Banhammer. Look at this. This is amazing. Doge. Yeah, they do Twitch drops and stuff for that for Tarkov. It's pretty cool. Credit where it's due. It's pretty cool. I think I want this gun, the RSAS. I think it's a good one. I think we can modify it and make it better. So let's do that. Twitch drops out the wazoo. These are Twitch drops. It's not just a case, is it? Surely there's stuff inside it. I'm sure there's stuff inside it, but we can't access it just yet. Let's get that gun out here. Ooh, it's a long boy. This is where they take up the exact same space, isn't it? Yeah. How does one put to that? Ah, there we go. So we need a 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we can do this. Of course we can. Probably somehow. Yeah, not a problem whatsoever. It's fine. Give me that gun. Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, I'll take the. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't tackle. There's too much going on here. PST rounds. What are they? Oh, they got star on them. They must be good. I must have put that on there for a reason. Right. Anyway, we sell the rest. We get 57,000 rubles. That's fine. Нормально. The only thing I dislike about Twitch drops is the purplification of everything. Yeah, I feel that. I do. I get it. Right, so you send your scav in. He goes in with bugger all, and his idea is to go in and scavenge things, and then you take them out and you put them on your main character. We're going to load back to the main menu, and we'll take a look at the main character. And then task. Loads of tasks later, you can try and escape from Tarkov. Apparently, it's really difficult. So you don't have to escape from Tarkov. You can just play the game and just keep playing it. It's like the main quest, isn't it? You only do the main quest when you're finished with the game. You know what? I'm going to put an hour into my Tarkov because we've been playing it a bit. There we go. Good. Right. So character. So this is our main character. Obviously our gear is better because we've invested more into it and we've just upgraded it and so on. So there's a few things you can do. So you can go as your scav, but you get a scav like every half an hour or so. So you can't keep smashing scavs out there. But when you go on your PMC, you can actually go as a practice raid. So we could go to customs again. I'm going to go factory, but enable practice mode for this raid. If you turn that on, you don't lose anything when you die. So if you just want to sort of practice where the maps, the layout of the land, that kind of thing, then it's quite useful for that. So I don't know what gear we're actually carrying here. We've got loads of ammo. 38 and 6. We've got shotgun stuff as well. Okay. Compass slots. We don't ever need the compass. Not anymore. I'm pretty sure you can put a survival kit here as well. Serve. Which is that one there. Yeah. So we put that one there. We get the compass out of there. We don't need that in there. Oh well, it's stuck there, right? So if you've got that in there, you don't need this. So when you blacken your limbs, when your limbs are completely knackered, you use a surgical kit to get a little bit of energy or health into it, and then you have to apply more health to get that back up to a useful amount of health, I suppose. I always think of it as this: like if you get a shot in the arm, if you've got a bullet in your arm, you use a surgical kit to get the bullet out, and you cannot use your arm until that bullet's out. That's why it's black, and you've got absolutely no durability on it. You can still fire and carry a weapon and that kind of thing, but you use a surgical kit to get or sew up the stitching, I suppose, and then you get the health in there as well through the meds. But I always think of it as that. You're taking the bullet out. Yeah, let's just run a play on this. Let's go Tarkov, PMC next. Factory in the daytime. We'll go practice mode, and we'll see how we get on, because it's still learning. We're very much still learning the game. Making a list and checking it twice. You have to show me your taskmaster process sometime. My taskmaster process? What's that? What do you mean? Does that just mean the tasks? I'm not familiar with what that means. But if you're referring to the web browser document that I had up a minute ago, I've put it away. It's gone. If you're referring to this. Look at that. We've got a little green on there, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of purple. Yeah. You always set out and plan goals, activities, and stuff in games and streaming, etc. Yeah, I guess you've just got to add a little bit of something. You've got to add your own personal challenge, so you've got something to work towards. Right, fucking hell. Where am I? We're in factory. You hear the people? You hear the feet? Everyone's a bad guy. I don't know how to turn my torch on. Don't reload. I'll get shot at in a second. There's the guy up there. We're just about to ping, but there's no pings. Could be underneath. Oh, that's a drop. Don't want to go down there. I'm going to go through here. I thought I was someone then. I panicked. It was my shadow. Damn it, I'm reloading again. That's just a habit. don't think I'm dropping anything though. Still trying to get... Oh, I just moved. No, got a jam. Ow. Shit, shit. Better get that clean. Fucking get that clean, boy. Okay. Oh shit, what are the buttons? Is that a quick mag dump? No, okay. Oh my gosh, I don't know the buttons. I've got another jam. Are you kidding? Fucking jam on my gun. Bloody convenient, that, innit? Bolt jammed. Get fucked. Killed Santa. Shift and T. That's what I needed. Durability of my gun's terrible. That's what that was. But Santa's bag. Lol. I'm on the floor. Get up. What are you doing, man? Shift and R. No, it's not that. That's a boss. That is a boss. Oh, shit. You can sit down. You can sit down. Sit down, please. Ah, there's my torch. Okay. I can't remember how to check my ammo. Is it Y? No. I thought it was Shift and R, but it's not. Let's check the barrel. Check the chamber. Alt and R. Is it Alt and R? No. Alt and T. There we go. Alt and Towers. Fucking hell. Right, what's going on with this one? Nearly full. Okay. I can hear Tajilla. Get a grenade. Go on, fucking get him. No. Are these guys just monstrously bad shots? They're scavs, so they don't have the best gear. They don't have the best armor. I've got better armor, so I'm not taking much damage. Ooh. Haha! 2 torches on my shotgun. Because 1 is never enough. There's the boss. Oh, it's like jamming me, I'm dead. Wow. To be fair, I've never really stood up to the boss. He just wallops you with a sledgehammer and you're dead. There he is, Tagilla. Got me killed. That's me, by the way. Tagilla. Head eyes. You were wrecking. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I only got 600 XP. Not that great. Look at that. You've lost all items you brought and found during the raid. But we're on practice mode, so we didn't. I killed Santa Claus with a headshot. That's hilarious. That's really funny. I killed Yasha Tankist, Rostislav Zver, Slava Siroy, Yura Kozhemyaka, Svaya Koj, and Gosha Upityish. All right, cool. Just fun. That was fun times. I got killed by the boss. God damn it. If I had a better weapon, you know, rather than resulting to that shotgun, then, yeah, it could have been cool. So, for the majority of this game, it's PvP, VE. So, you're up against scouts, and everything that you saw there today was PvE. But, technically, if you play in PvP mode, any of those can be other players. And their behaviors can be toxic, they can be friendly, they can be a mix of friendly and then just turn on you for no reason whatsoever. If you pick up an item that they want, they could just kill you for it, you know? And there are a little bit of karma repercussions, but, you know, there's not much to it. So, yeah, it's not the friendliest game, but it's a fun game. And there is a dedicated PvE mode. So, I think you can still team up with your friends and go in as friends in PvE mode, which is cool. It's like a little co-op mode. But yeah, it's quite a pricey game if you want to get into it and that kind of thing. Because it's like everything's paywalled nowadays. Like the guy in 76 survival mode who shot you in the back in White Springs. I'm surprised you remember that, but yeah. Yeah, if that's the case, then yeah. Escape from Tarkov. On Steam at the moment it's $43.99. It has just had a sale. So it's $43.99, but then the PvE zone is $25.99 on top of that, I think. and that's technically a downloadable extra. And if you get the co-op PvE, you get permanent progression. So you don't... So I forgot to mention, Tarkov wipes. So every season, so spring, summer, autumn, winter, the game wipes, and then you start over with 0. And it's to keep everything fresh, really. And the idea was, in early access, for the 7 years it was in early access, it was so the developers could add new content and, you know, recycle it, and players could start over and see what the new mechanics were about and that kind of thing. With PvE, you don't have to do that. You can do it, but you don't have to. It says play with friends and progress at your own pace without fear of wipes. All progression is retained permanently. Activates immediately after purchase. Progress will not reset with wipes. Purchase is tied to the account and is retained after the character wipe. And personal wipe feature is available in the profile. You can reset PvE, PvP, or both modes if you wish. Everything's paywalled. It's a great song. Well, it is, isn't it? Like, if you ever played Destiny 2, you know that everything's paywalled. But yeah, there are also upgraded versions of the game which give you a better stash, better starting points with the vendors and that kind of thing. If you enjoy the game, you enjoy the game. You can play it without that. You know, if you've got your stash. This is your stash, by the way. And you can pay for extra lines. If you're struggling with stash space, you can buy extra lines and that sort of thing. So, yeah, the MP5 and the shotgun, maybe not the greatest for taking on bosses and that kind of thing. We can get some better weapons, like the SAS and some other bits and pieces. And where, oh God, where is it? Is it builds? Is it in here that you start to build your guns? Yeah. So some of the tasking is called Gunsmith. And each one that we started and turned in, I actually saved as a blueprint. And this is your weapon building. So that's actually Gunsmith 6. But you can change your stocks for different ergo. You can change your grips. You can change fucking anything. You know, your optics. Look at all these mounts and optics and stuff. Dust covers. And obviously different dust covers give you different optics. And different mounts and so on. You can have different placements of mounts and so on. And yeah. It's pretty mad. It's probably the most extensive gaming simulation weapon building experience I've ever played, that's for sure. Different suppressors. And why? Well, it gives you different stats, doesn't it? Not like fucking legendary effects and so on, but you know, it gives you different weights, different ergo, different sighted range, accuracy at range, recoil, normal shit really. But yeah, you can change it to accommodate your playstyle. So if you want a drum mag, because you don't like reloading, but then you've got to remember that drum mag's got to fit into your storage. So a drum mag won't fit here because this is only a 2-slot. A drum mag is a 4-slot. So you'd have to change your tactical rig. Your rig would have to compensate and have a 4-slot. Like, no, I can't even fucking put that there. But this is a 4-slot here, isn't it? So then you'd have to use that rig. But then when you're out in the field and if you accidentally use this slot while your drum mag's on and you don't have the space, then you might drop your drum mag. And then you've got to think about that as well. So there's a whole bunch of different things, mechanics to think about and consider while you're playing this game. And then you've got your helmets with your visors. I can't remember how to do visors on this now. What would visor be? Flip up, there we go. Whew. And then if the visor's down, it's going to obviously give you a little bit of restricted viewing because it's going to be like filter, but it's also going to protect your eyes from shots and that kind of thing. And there's all different types. And there's night vision goggles, and there's this thing, for example, this masker helmet. So if you're wearing that, yes, you do get a sliver of vision. But you get a bulletproof face. So you're not going to get shot in the eyes as easy. Let's see. Can I show that off quite easily? And also the contacts, the headsets, the earpieces, they do change the audio sound. The better the ones, the better ones that you use, the clearer your audio, potentially, depending on what you're after. Let's see. Can I get a 4? Yeah, I can. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Slim, that there. Put that there. And then we'll put that on. Oh, we need to take the contacts off as well. Where the fuck are we going to put them? Oh, who am I kidding? We can put them somewhere. It's fine. That goes there. That goes there, and they can go there. Right, so if I put that helmet on, and then I go into my hideout, I can actually show you what that helmet looks like and how it impacts your vision. But remember, it's a bulletproof face shot, so you don't die if you get shot in the face. Hey, we did 2.5 hours. That's great. I only try and do 2 hours on these evening streams, but yeah. Let's jump in. How do we jump in? I can't remember. How the fuck did you... Oh, there, enter. Huh. I can fully see with that on. That's weird. Shouldn't be able to, but I guess that's because it's in a hideout and not in your game, I suppose. Send some bloody lights on around here. It's better. And there is a gym if you like to work out. We don't, but here we are. Oh, missed that. Yes, I'm working out with my helmet on. And this will obviously improve your strength overall. Endurance and so on. You can actually break your arm if you mess these up. Oh no. Oh no, I broke my arm. Oops. So let's take a look. Yep, look, there's a fractured arm. I'm not going to heal that because I'm not going to play this until he's probably healed. So we'll turn that off. And yeah, that'll be that for the day. It's a very fun game, and I'm going to be putting a lot of hours into it. Like I said, on my web browser, whatever page it was. Do you see it? Yes. From this graphic, obviously, we're looking to put a minimum of 40 hours into Escape from Tarkov. Now, I would say, if we have streamed 2 hours and 37 minutes, that's, you know, we're rounding up. We're not going to round down. We're going to round up. So that's technically, we're going to say it's 3 hours. It's 2 full hours and then some. So did we do 2 hours of music production and 1 hour of Tarkov, or did we do 1 hour of music production and 2 hours of Tarkov? That's the question. And based on how much we need to get for Tarkov, being 40 hours, I'm going to say it's Tarkov. I'm going to say we did 2 hours of Tarkov. 1 hour music production is probably more towards the music production, but we've got to hit targets. So let's do that. For the benefits of our targets, let's say we do that. All right, ladies and gents, this is going to be the end of the stream. So thank you so much for being here today, checking out the channel and that kind of thing. If you did like this video, by all means, like this video and give me a like on that video and so on. But yeah, but the game experience is shit if you can't see. But it's in the hideout, yes. But in a raid, it's not like the tiniest of sliver that you can't see. You know, you do get to see some. Let me see. What was the mask called? Masker, bulletproof helmet. Okay. Is there a POV? Let's see. Is there a little video or something? I click on that, then mute it straight away.
Adobe Acrobat Studio.
No, you just can't get away from adverts these days. Let me see. Is this what is this video? Scroll. He's in the firing range. Does he leave the firing range at all? Not in that one. Visibility. Literally nobody's showing this video off. Like, nobody's showing off how the mask looks. Maybe this one is. Wait, no, because that's just gone back to the video I was just looking at. Hold on. That's the wrist. That's the Alton. That's the Masker killer helmet. There we go. So this guy's got the Masker helmet on. Well, he's got the killer helmet on, which is the boss version. So that's the bulletproof face that we were looking at, wasn't it? And then the in-game view. Come on. Come on, let's get... There we go. That's the in-game view. But remember, you've got a bulletproof mask on. So you are seeing some of the... And you can flip the mask up, remember, if you don't need... If you're not in combat. There you go. The flashing gives it away. Can we... I'd like to lock on that flash. It'd be good. There we go. I think that's a good little indicator. So you get a band across the middle of the screen. But knowing that you can look at your enemy and shoot them in the face and live to tell the story. Not too shabby. And there, like I say, there are different masks, so you don't have to use that one. You can use one that's bulletproof visor, or to an extent bulletproof visor. It's not fully bulletproof forever. Durability will wear down, then you can be shot in the face, obviously. But there are other alternatives that offer maybe suitable visual, whatever. But yes. Right, that's it from me for today. So sleep well when you go to sleep. I think that's good advice, really, isn't it? I might be back tomorrow. I don't know. I felt tired today, so I might be back tomorrow. It might be a case of maybe I get a little Red Bull for the days that I'm streaming to keep me going or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's still a work in progress. But hey, we got 2 streams out this week, which is great news. I could do another one tomorrow. That'd be really cool, but we'll see. Yeah, right. I'm off to bed probably. So sleep well. Have a lovely evening. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the game. And check out these nudes. Chicken nudes. Cock nudes. No, chicken nudes. There you go. Way noodly goodness. Right, I'm out of it. See you later. Bye. Press the button. Where's the button? There. See you later. Goodbye.